President Lula, Secretary General Guterres, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. Indeed, 10 years have passed since we adopted the Paris Agreement, and since then the world has changed. Let me give you just 3 figures. Since Paris, renewable energy has increased by 140%. Investment in clean energy has increased by almost 80%. And carbon pricing in countries has doubled from 40 to 80. So the clean transition is moving on. And let me assure you, Europe will stay the course on our climate ambition. Our emissions are down nearly 40% since 1990. They now represent only 6% of global emissions. We are on track to reach our 2030 target, that is to cut emissions by minus 55%. And I'm happy to announce that last week, Member States agreed that our national determined contribution would range between 66% and 72%. So, work is advancing, and we will formally submit our NDC ahead of COP30. But in parallel, we are also looking ahead. We're working on a 2040 target of a proposed 90% emission reduction. That is our way to climate neutrality by 2050. And my message is that the world can count on European Union's continued climate leadership. My second point, we're doubling down on global partnerships. Because the question is no longer if the transition will occur and how fast, but who will benefit. Europe's answer is clear. All countries worldwide should reap the benefits, especially the most vulnerable. And that is why we will remain the world's largest providers of climate finance. In addition, we will mobilize up to 300 billion euros to support the clean transition worldwide through our Global Gateway investment program. And we will turn our collective agreement to triple renewable energy by 2030 into a reality. We support, for example, over 300 million people in Africa to give them access to electricity and clean cooking. And this is not only a climate issue. This is about basic human dignity, because no mother, no child should die because simply cooking dinner under abhorrent circumstances. Ladies and gentlemen, President Lula will soon welcome us to the Amazon, the green lungs of our planet. There could be no better place to reaffirm our strong commitment to multilateralism. So let's get it done. Thank you very much.